I'm not a victim of this, but I have friends. I know this is someone that who were victim of discrimination, because sometimes you can see the Dominican have problems with black people.
Period. In the world.
But I'm not talking about all Dominicans,
Yeah.
because even here, everybody is like have in higher education, you don't feel the discrimination. But over the out there, you will find it. When you grow here, then you have the mentality like Haiti is the hell, something like this. Because I did my last class here, and they always talk to you about this part of the island, and in Haiti we are studying the two parts, and I know the Haitian people know better the Dominican. The Dominican know the Haitian,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My first time, and I'm older than all of you. This is my first time in this country because we were raised not to step foot here. To step foot here would be a denial of being an Haitian.
So it's basically what happens here too.
Yeah.
Like we see Haiti, like they come to our country for a long time. They we were under their power. Dominicans were mistreated by the Haitians, and then we regain our liberty, and so it's kind of that. Like you have your side that we are the bad guys, and we have the other side that you are the bad guys.
Right. And I've been doing this for 4 years with this group, so each time I get more history because my parents didn't feel the need to really instruct us. But at the time when Trujillo did what he did to the Haitian, right? That was the time that my father was born. So now I understand why, in his mind, you guys were the devil. Before my grandfather and great-grandparents, and I knew my grandfather and I knew my great-grandparents, so I knew both sides from both sides. I assume the relationship was different. But because they grew up in the relationship when Trujillo thought it was time to cleanse all of us, now I understand why they say don't even bother because they're the devil, which is sad. So it's a newfound respect. So I don't think I would have discovered that or would have made the connection if I studied it on my own. It's being here through what you guys have exposed us to is where I picked that up.
But I think this mentality changed until they go in Haiti.
Yes.
Sure, they will see the misery, let's say that, but they will see to enrich Highland with the beach of all of this. Take people here and go with them, show her the best part of Haiti.
So right now we're in Haiti, and now I'm in the Dominican Republic. Haiti, Dominican Republic, Haiti. Why Dajabon? What does that mean?
Well, some say that Dajao is a Taino word, so a native word, and others say that along this river there used to be a fish called Dajao, and the Dajao was good. In French, Dajao bon means that this fish was good, and that's where the name Dajabon then
Got combined. So
the words got
bond.
combined, and that's where Dajabon comes from. So we're at Cesfron, and this is a detention center for illegal or undocumented Haitians. And we saw some people that were basically locked up, and these were coming from Santiago. So these guards are looking for undocumented Haitians from Santiago up all the way up to Dajabon, and they're brought into these detention centers. And here we saw how UNICEF and the OMI are present, trying to make connections and determine who has custody of these unaccompanied minors, whether the parents are in the DR or in Haiti, trying to make those connections and sending them back to the parent that has custody of them.
We have good university over there, but but sometimes we don't have the major we want.
True.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of going back to my country, not because I can't live here or something like this, but I think that my country needs me because, you know, most of the time, all the students, they go somewhere to study and they don't think of coming back or something like this, but they are the one who can do something or something like this. And they just go back for vacation and they say that the country is everything's getting worse, but they are the one who can make a difference. Something like so. I think I'm.
Okay. Parce que pays dans besoin de monde, c'est
So the
pour
country needs us,
c'est pour
the diaspora is what's going to save our country. So for them, coming here to get the education, but it's sort of, I'll talk slow, getting the education and going back home with the education will help the country progress further.
Respect es honor y respeto.
So the word means honor and respect.
Es un saludo en Haití.
It's a greeting in Haiti.
Cuando la gente entra y toca la puerta, dice oné y el otro responde respeto.
So in Haiti, when someone knocks on your door, the person knocking says oné, which means honor, and the person who answers opens the door says respect. So it doesn't matter like your sexuality, your gender preference, your identity, your skin color. Understanding is that everyone should be treated with honor and respect.
Y algo muy
That reflection is what brings us together, and reflection of like what should we do with each other and what should we do in the world.
los niños no tienen prejuicios.
So kids don't have prejudice. They're not born.
Las niñas tampoco.
The boys and girls don't have prejudices when they're born, but the children.
Quienes tenemos los prejuicios somos nosotros los adultos.
The ones who have prejudices are the adults.
Y lo que no sabemos convivir somos los adultos.
And the ones who don't know how to live amongst each other are the adults.
Ya, de mucho prejuicio, de mucha discriminación.
So she was saying like kids that come to this school come from communities that are very violent, and then that's where like the adults have placed their prejudices onto the child. We have to talk about the prejudices that exist and like the differences that we have amongst each other, and then work on that and build upon that. With the work that they've done and the example that they set, like the student will be, for example, defending someone else who's being harassed.
You go back and share this video with the rest of students at LMU. What would you want them to know about Haiti that people don't really know about? What's part of the story that's missing that isn't often told?
Bring awareness of how beautiful Haiti can be and to change the way people look at them.
The coffee is the best.
I have some at home.
We make something that we call tablet pistache.
Peanut brittle.
And all of this, our like beach is something wow.
And I have friends. They are like, in Haiti, do you have internet? Do you have Wi-Fi? Do you have that's it. That's why we wanna change that.
Like Haiti is not just one thing, right?
Yeah.
You were talking
Yes.
about the food is different, the
Yeah.
marriage is different,
Yeah.
like people are different, there's cultures, and I feel
And
like
Haiti is
the
colors too.
religions- Yeah.
In Haiti, we don't dance bachata, merengue, but it's compa.
Yeah. I would love to learn, please.
That's
Everywhere you will find some people who love you or who hate you, or everywhere in the world we will find this. But a lot of our Dominicans are very nice. They will help you if you need help. They will assist you if you don't understand some stuff, but you know, you will find some people who doesn't love you, even though you didn't do anything bad for this person, they will find you did bad.
But in the U.S., there's this mentality that you should look a certain way in order to be considered American, right? And then also just the way people just think. It's like if they see someone who's a person of color, you know, whether they're Asian, Latino, African American, they assume that you're not from the U.S. So they assume that you're from another country, right?